All right, welcome everybody. Welcome, 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 welcome. Can you guys hear me? Okay, can you guys hear me on your side? If you can hear me on your side, how are you doing today? So welcome. And thank you for joining. Yes, okay. Thank you very much for the update. Jimmy Ola, how are you? Jane Deola Jide, how are you doing? Kofo Blue, thank you very much. You Imagine Studio, thank you very much also. Okay, um, let's go ahead and start. This morning I was on TikTok and I figured out that it seems like there are some women they just want to die. There are some women they just want to die inside abusive relationship, and some women just feel that they're created to suffer. Lady Ruth, how are you? Some women just they have accepted it as in like a woman should suffer, and it's kind of like really strange to me that why would a woman wants to suffer just because they want to stay married and be in a husband's house, so they have chosen to suffer. Um, and it's kind of like really strange to me. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. And there is something going on right now. And what is going on right now is it is not every single lady you see on the street that is single. Kò ṣe gbogbo àwọn tí kò ṣe gbogbo àwọn tó ń pera wọn single ni wọ́n single. Don't get fooled though. Don't let anybody fool you. It's not everybody that is single because now there's a new thing going on now. This side chick, two wife thing. They have legalized it. And these young men or these men, they marry two wives without the wife in the house knowing. And the side chick is actually going to be somewhere having babies. And the men will go and meet the family. It's going on now. It's going on. It has been like that for some time. It has been like that for some time, but it's getting very popular right now. I just see these young girls that are shiny, they're driving nice cars, and they have a baby. You ask them who is the father of the baby. The father of the baby is the father of the baby. No, it doesn't concern you. So it's going on now. Okay? So it's a little funny right now the way we live our lives. And people are accepting all these things. And it's dangerous. We are sending people to early graves. So many people are in the psychiatric hospital right now, taking medications and stuff. Marriage is not wearing. Not going to do wearing to remarriage. And the same marriage that people are running away from, some people are running into. And you can't just run into marriage like that. You must understand it. You must know marriage. Know marriage for what marriage is. Marriage is not, it's not easy. Papa, how are you? Marriage is not easy. If anybody is telling you marriage is easy, marriage is not. It's not easy. Every one of us, we're just enduring. There is no perfect marriage. None. Now it's getting worse now that if a woman is not working and you are not making money, they are just like a regular normal dog. Lily, how are you? Just like a regular dog in a house. Nobody's gonna respect you. They are not gonna respect you. because you are not productive. Once you are not bringing money home, you are not adding to the bills every month, then you can't be respected. And I've said this many times to you ladies out there. You can't just say, I want to be a full-time housewife. And you can't just be gallivanting all around town and thinking that's the way it should be. I'm sorry. You can't. You have to work very hard. You have to work very, if you want to gain that respect, if you want them to respect you, you can't just be anyhow. You must be productive. You must be prosperous. You must be successful in whatever it is you're doing. Whatever it is you're doing, you must be successful. You must be able to stand on your own feet. You must be independent. I've been saying this. You must be independent. You can't rely on a man to pay your bills. You can't rely on a man to pay your bills. No, you cannot. You will be disrespected. You're going to be betrayed. The reason why men will cheat and they will put it right in your face is because you are worthless. A man will cheat, and do you know people who cheat? They cheat, they hide it because they're scared of their wives. It's out of respect. They're scared of their wife. They can't let her know. But if you are nobody, they're not going to be scared of you. They put it right in your face. What are you going to do? What do you say? They rubbish you. And you see many of them, they start acting like if you're according, and they will start supporting the man. They support rubbish. Because you don't have what it takes to be a woman or to be a wife. You don't. Instead of activating your brain, many of you guys will just be walking around doing nonsense. Some people will just be going to night vigil, going to church, going to this, going to that. That's not going to help you. It's never going to help. I'm the one telling you this right now. I'm telling you this. If you want to try it, you try it. It's not going to help you. Going to church is not going to help you to run your marriage in the proper way. Church cannot help you. Prayer cannot help you. And I've been saying this, and I will continue to say it because I know exactly what I'm saying. You can defend it all you like and say, hey, it's prayer, it is prayer. It is not prayer. Prayer has got nothing to do with your marriage. Your marriage needs principle. It's the only principle that works marriage. All right? You can pray for grace. You can pray for strength. You know what I'm saying? You can't pray for principles. Principles are meant to be applied. And if you refuse to apply principles, then that's it. You think God is crazy when he put walk and pray together. God is not crazy when he put walk and then pray. Walk and pray, or pray and walk. The principle is the walk. And the prayer is actually what to do. You communicate with God either to thank him for the grace or thank him for the strength that he has given unto you. The walk is the principle. You cannot make it without the principle. And I've said this many times. There are principles that governs marriage. There are principles that governs marriage. Okay? The communication part of marriage cannot be done by praying. So you sit down, you communicate, you talk to each other. You quarrel, you have argument. It's part of how you mold your marriage and you actually develop and grow. That can be done by praying. You can't pray on that one. No. Respect. The respect part of it is not by prayer. You can't pray to respect somebody. You just have to develop that sense of respect. And respect is, you have to make sure you work for that respect. They don't just give respect to people. You have to work for the respect. You know, the sex. Prayer is not going to work the sex. It's not angels that will come from heaven to come and sleep with your wife or sleep with your husband. No. Angels can't come and cuddle with your husband on the couch. Angels won't do that. So prayer can't do that. It's a principle. You have to work it. You know? I always say this: no man should marry an unemployed woman. No woman should marry an unemployed man. Men can treat you anyhow, activate your brain, do something, time out. I know, ma. I know. Cooking. Prayer is not going to cook. It is not prayer. Angels are not coming down to cook for your husband. They're not coming down. Obey instructions. Your husband is saying that mi ò fẹ́ máa rí ẹ kó máa bá àwọn ará Houston ṣeré kiri. Obey it. Àwọn ará Houston ṣèyàn rere. They are not good people. There are so many evil people in Houston. Evil. Gbọ́ràn sọ́kọ ẹlẹ́nu. Gbọ́ràn. Wà lọ ń gbàdúrà ò gbọ́ràn. Lọ ń gbàdúrà lọ pátí, lọ gbogbo ẹ̀, lọ bẹ́sẹ̀rẹ̀, lọ wàsíù, lọ gbogbo ẹ̀, lọ ní South Side. Wọ́n fọwọ́ tẹ ọyàn ẹ̀ káàkiri, wọ́n náwó sórí ọyàn ẹ̀ ní pátí Houston. Wọ́n ti fọwọ́ tẹ gbogbo ìdí ẹ̀ tán ní yàmàyàmà òsì. Wọ́n lọ ń gbàdúrà, àdúrà lè rán máa kọ̀ ẹ́ sílẹ̀. Your husband will actually, he will divorce you. Wọ́n á máa sunkún káàkiri ayé, wọ́n á máa sunkún, wọ́n á máa láwọn powers and principality kan ló ń lé ẹ kiri. Powers and principality kan ló ń lé ẹ, ọ̀dẹ̀ ara ẹ ló gbọ́ràn ni. It is not angels. Angels won't come and obey your husband for you. Angels won't do it. Angels won't do it. I'm telling you. Ṣé o mọ̀ pé rídíkù ni kí ọmọ obìnrin tó jẹ́ ìyàwó ilé wá lọ pàtí wọ́n wá náwó sórí ọmú ẹ̀ tí ò sọkọ ẹ̀? O mọ̀ pé nonsense nìyẹn. Ọ̀rá dáadáa. Ọ̀rá Houston rá dáadáa. Wọ́n á náwó sórí ọmú ẹ̀. O dẹ̀ gbà, o dẹ̀ believe pé disrespect nìyẹn. As a married woman. Even musicians now don't allow them to spend money on them anymore. They put the money in the box. They put the box in their front and put the money inside the box. Wọ́n gan fẹ́ flẹ́ẹ̀tì tẹ̀tẹ̀lẹ̀ ni o ti rí bàbá olówó ẹ̀rọ kan tó ń ṣe 419 káàkiri àdúgbò. Wọ́n á náwó wà ló gbọ́mú ẹ̀ lọ́bẹ̀. Fẹ́ sì ṣekú ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀ onírànù ẹ̀dá. Tó bá ṣe tán ojú ẹ̀ máa jà. Ojú ẹ̀ àjà. Bá sọ ń kìlọ̀ fún ẹ̀sìn òní gbọ́. You will never listen. Wọ́n kìlọ̀ fún òní gbọ́. A married woman wọn gbọ́ mú lọ síbẹ̀ ń show cleavage káàkiri àdúgbò. Can't you just have a little dignity and respect for yourself? And it's not every party they invite you to, you have to go. It's not every party they invite you to, you have to go. There are some places you don't have to go, because you respect yourself. So it's not prayer. It's not prayer that will actually work that for you. It's you. It's you that must work it. You have to work it yourself. Àwọn ọmọ ìrọ̀lẹ́ ayé tí ò lé èpo lójú. A máa jójó òṣì káàkiri àdúgbò. Just imagine. Àwọn ọkùnrin wọn náà. Wọ́n á ṣe kùn rondo, wọ́n á máa pín ẹni. Àwọn mẹ́jọ á máa pín ẹni sí bọ́tù kan mú. Wọ́n á ṣe kùn rondo síbẹ̀. Wọ́n á wá wọ gúúsì, wọ́n á máa gbé Toyota Corolla tó ń rà lórí auction káàkiri. Wọ́n máa rò pé wọ́n máa ṣe bí ẹni tó lówó, wọn ò dẹ̀ ní kọ́bọ̀ wọn ní I'm an IT specialist my food. Wọ́n ò lè spẹ́ẹ̀lì cyber security, sọ pé kí wọ́n spẹ́ẹ̀lì cyber security, wọn ò lè spẹ́ẹ̀lì ẹ̀. Wọ́n máa ṣe kùn rondo, wọ́n máa pín ẹni sí ẹyọ kan àwọn mọ́kànlá. And then that's where you go to. Wàá gbọ́mú tiẹ̀ lọ síbẹ̀ àwọn aláwìn. Ibẹ̀ ló máa gbọ́mú ẹ lọ. O lè jókòó sọ́dọ̀ ọkọ ẹ̀ ńlé kó forí ẹ̀ síbi tó yẹ kó rí ẹ̀ wà. Kó gbé ọwọ́ ẹ̀ síbi tó yẹ kó ẹ̀ wà kó jókòó ẹ̀ jẹ́jẹ́ sí rẹ̀. Kó má jẹ́ kó máa rí dínkù ẹ̀ káàkiri àdúgbò. You just imagine that kind of stuff. It's so terrible. I find it so difficult to see women disrespecting themselves. Kọ́tí ẹ̀ ní dignity kékeré kan, wọ́n máa parọ́ mọ́ àwọn èèyàn káàkiri, máa parọ́ máa kúkú story oríṣiríṣi. àkókò story ọ̀ wọ́n máa kókò story tí ò sí níbẹ̀ máa gbọ́kọ̀ ara wọn. I don't understand you. Máa gbọ́kọ̀ ara wọn ní dọ̀tí òṣì wọ́n á dẹ̀ tún máa lẹ́nu síbẹ̀ mo gbọ́kọ̀ ẹ náà nìyẹn kí ló fẹ́ ṣe mo gbọ́kọ̀ ẹ nìyẹn wàá rí mọ̀ pé mo ṣe náà ti wá mo ṣe olóòṣà àwọn ọmọ ojú ẹlẹ́gba tó kàn déédéé rí visa yìí wọ́n kàn rí visa yìí wọ́n wá sí America bí àwọn ọmọ tí ò lè pọ̀ lójú you know that kind of stuff white ni Corolla white kì máa ń jẹ́ ọmọ pé white máa ń cheap gan mọ́tò white máa ń cheap don't máa ń rà ní. So you see this particular young man here this young man over I mean this man over here they got married and stuff and the wife is not productive and I say this all the time man say it all the time they're not productive you know what are you looking for as a way they'll be walking all around the place but orí tán sọ́ngi gbogbo pàtí náà máa ń lọ tó bá yá wọn á sọ pé àwọn máa ń so oúnjẹ wọn máa ń ṣe kúkú rọ̀wọ̀ ló ń ṣe àbúfẹ́ ṣaṣẹ́wó díẹ̀ sí ó ṣaṣẹ́wó káàkiri ló ń ṣe kúkú òṣèwó ló ń ṣe ó jókòó sílé lọ́dọ̀ ọkọ ẹ̀ kó máa gbójú ẹ̀ síbi tó yẹ kó lórí ẹ̀ wá telling you and that's why they lose their homes then they lie on powers and principality I don't know what's wrong with us I don't know I really don't know I'm bored I can't be bored by myself I don't have a sickness anybody that's always bored that's a sickness right there just sit down in your house and watch TV sit down in your house and study your Bible sit down in your house and learn something go and start a business that we're going to focus on wọ́n lọ káàkiri wọ́n máa pèrè àwọn ní olórí tí ò lọ́kọ ńlé ṣé olórí ṣé tí ò lọ́kọ ńlé máa ń jó lórí ni gbogbo olórí ni ìyàwó ọba àbí mo parọ́ ni am I lying when they say somebody is a queen is it a queen is not the wife of a king o lọ́kọ ńlé wọ́n pè lólórí inú ẹ̀dẹ̀ ń dùn I don't understand I don't there's some people they call them yèyé kí ló ń pè ẹ́ o mọ̀ pé àwọn àjẹ́ ló ń jẹ́ yèyé ni ẹ̀ tó wá pè yèyé àjẹ́ ní ẹ̀dẹ̀ ń dùn wọ́n pè é yèyé. I don't understand. Well, this particular guy wrote, this particular woman actually didn't work, and the husband, and I've said this before, you as a woman must be productive. You must be productive, man. Men are not getting married again. They don't want marriage anymore. They don't. And I always tell them too when they come to me I say please don't jump into marriage o àwọn tí ò gbádùn ló pọ̀ jù sísìnsìn àwọn ọmọ tí wọn kọ́ lé wọn kọ́ lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ gidi ńlé wọn kọ́ lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ àwọn obìnrin ranù ló pọ̀ jù láyé ìsìn obìnrin gidi ò pọ̀ mọ́ àṣẹ ọmúlẹ̀ káàkiri àdúgbò wọ́n ti ṣe ṣìnà kú àwọn àdògán ni wọ́n ti kógi sádògbọ́n wọn àdògbọ́n wọn rẹ́kẹrẹ́kẹ́ wọn tí wọ́n ti dáná bàdàn kò sí nǹkan kan bẹ̀ mọ́ ọwọ́ ìwọ kọ́gọ́rọ́ tí wàá fi kú o lè bá wọn sùn wọ́n sì bá wọn sùn gbòòrò wọ́n ti bá wọn sùn dànù gbòòrò tẹ́ pé wọn ò ní dignity mọ́ gbogbo iléeṣẹ́ ti jóná dànù ó bó bá ń sọ fún yín aṣẹ́wó tó bá kọ́ skyscraper ẹnu díẹ̀ ti gbiná sọnù wọ́n ti lo àwọn ọmọ yìí lòkulò má jẹ́ ń tọ́ ẹ̀jẹ̀ ìwọ ọkùnrin tó bá fẹ́ fẹ́yàwó ó ṣàánú ẹ̀ bí àwọn kan wà lára àwọn tó ń lò wọ́n anyway mo ṣe àánú ẹ̀ torí ìyàwó tó fẹ́ wọ́n ti bẹ́ẹ̀ lò wọ́n ti lò tán tó sì nǹkan kan bẹ̀ mọ́ wọ́n lù bí aṣọ òfin tójú tẹ̀yìn wọ́n lù tójú tẹ̀yìn tó bá lù nǹkan kan ò ní gbọ̀n lẹ̀ wọ́n ti gbọ̀n tán wọ́n gbọ́n gbogbo ẹ̀ wọ́n gbọ́n gbogbo ẹ̀ tútú ó ṣàánú ìwọ ọkùnrin tó fẹ́ níyàwó sáà fẹ́yàwó ní Houston wá fẹ́yàwó ní Houston má wọ̀rí orí abẹ́ ẹ̀ ṣe orí ẹ̀ máa bẹ́ ẹ̀ ṣe pẹ̀lú gbogbo àwọn eléyìí tí mo máa ń rí mo pity life ayé mi understand the generation next generation lọ I don't know where the next generation is going and it's not just only in Houston it's everywhere everywhere that's the way it is everywhere. So you see, like I said, about niche, if you don't have a career, you don't have something you're doing, and you are depending on the man's money, they will ridicule you. You become stupid. For real. They will rubbish you. You don't have a voice. So you must have a job. You must have what to do. And it's not just any kind of job that is paying you $3,000. $3,000 you can't live on $3,000 in this age. You cannot survive with $3,000. $3,000 is not good. You need to make sure you push yourself harder so you can have a voice. Success will give you a voice. Now money, they stop nonsense. Now money, they stop nonsense. If you don't get money, you can't stop nonsense. And that's why you stay in an abusive relationship the rest of your life. The man will be beating you, kicking you, but you don't have money to go anywhere. Even you yourself, you look at it, you need money. You need money, you need money, you need money. You don't have the money, you can't move. You can't go anywhere. And you won't be able to survive. So you look at yourself, you look at your kids, you say, well, I'll just stay here. And you cannot be respected. So this man was married to this woman for 15 years. 15 years he tried. For real, that man tried. That's a hard-working man. That's a good guy. 15 years. We have good guys, man. We have good guys in the society. Good guys who want to treat their wives right. Good guys that are family people. They want to make things work. 15 years, the wife never worked at all. He was paying the bills, he was doing everything. Not all husbands take advantage of their stay-home wife. What do you mean stay-home wife? What kind of a bastard is a stay-home wife? That's a bastard. That's a stupid idiot. Anybody that is staying home, a wife that is staying home is a stupid idiot. Let me break it down to you. If that person is not thinking, your husband will not always be around. The guy is going to die. Either you like it or don't like it, that guy is going to die. And he's not going to tell you the way the day he's going to die. He doesn't even know the day he's going to die. He's just going to go to the office and never come back. He just drive out and never come back. He might just sleep and never wake up. And you're saying, I'm a stay-home mother. What kind of stupid person is a stay-home mother? Do you think about the future at all? Do you understand what the future is? You think it's just money and goody-goody? You think the man is going to be there until he's 80 years old? If you are thinking that the man will be with you for 80 years old, you missed it. You missed it. I see widows that are 28 years old widows. I see widows that are 45. 45 years old women that are widows. And after the husband died, they start using the widow thing to go and be begging for money around. That's ridiculous. For me, I don't give widow money. I have said it on this show many times. I don't. I can give divorcee money. I don't give widow money. You know why I don't? I always ask them, when you say, oh, I'm a widow, what were you doing when the man was alive? What were you doing when the man was alive? Were you staying home? Or were you doing business? Or were you making money? Whatever it is you like, Mr. Fadi the law, you can go and kiss transformer Mrs. Fadi the law, or you can go and sue me to court, or you can get out of this life. Nobody is forcing you to be here. This is my show. I'll call anybody bastard if I want to call anybody bastard. Okay? You don't have to be here. There are some people that are just stupid idiots. I don't know what concern you on my show right now. What's your own problem here on my show? This is my show. All right? And I'm talking here. And I didn't invite you to come here. And you're not supposed to be here anyway. So, I'm not supposed to be here. Nobody wants you here. Well, I'm just telling you straight up, Mrs. Krista Godo. I'm just telling you straight up. Any woman that is doing stay-home mother is not wise. It's not wise. It's not wise to stay home. It's not wise. The man will die one day. The man will die one day. And if that man should die, that's the end of it. That's the end of it. If you don't have a career, if you don't have a job, if you don't have a business, you have to have a business. You have to have what is bringing money to you. You cannot say, oh, I'm just going to stay home. Even a rich man must not agree for his wife to stay home. You see, the money you did not make, the money you didn't work for, cannot last in your hand. Where are the children of Abiola today? Where are the children of Abiola today? A rich man cannot even tell a woman, I tell my daughters, you can't stay home. A rich man can't tell you to stay home. Go and be productive. It's laziness that will make you stay home. Laziness will make you stay home. And you're going to see it later down the road, because eventually, if you don't have a career, you don't have a job, you'll be rubbished. If that man should die, that's the end of you. Majority of African men don't have life insurance. Majority of African men. I'm talking about 80% of African men don't have life insurance. They don't. They only depend on the money they are making right now to pay bills and to do whatever it is they're doing. If they should die, that's it. Even mothers we are here working seriously. Thank you. It says some men don't want their wife to work. You don't marry such a kind of a man. That man doesn't like you. That man doesn't love you at all. If that man is telling you not to work, that man doesn't love you. He's trying to hide your glory. He's trying to press you down. That's what he's doing. He's a low self-esteem kind of person. He believes that if you should work, somebody's going to take his wife away from him. Okay, you don't want that kind of man. That man is not helping you. You don't want to be a trophy wife. You don't want to be a trophy wife. You want to be able to be productive. The man will die. Listen to me. The man is going to die. Stop being lazy. All you people that are lazy here, stop being lazy. That man will die. He's going to die. You don't marry a man that won't allow you to walk. If he's saying stay in the house, you're not walking, let that guy understand that our man stay in the house, but I'm going to run a business. You can stay home. You don't have to go to the office to work. You see everybody that must go to office to work? There are own businesses there are so many things. There are so many things you could do. There's so many things you could do from home. You could get a job and you work remotely. Be productive. Just be productive. You don't understand. They'll be arguing with me, Pastor Jarrett. They'll be arguing with me. They don't understand Jack. They don't. Because you see, the passion of a man, changes like every minute. What a man wants right now, he might not want it in the next 2 weeks. We change every day. This guy was married for 15 years. 15 years he wasn't bothered that the wife wasn't working. 15 years he wasn't bothered. He was paying the bills. 15 years he didn't bother himself. And after 15 years he got to a point in his life and said, you know what? I can't do this anymore. You got to go. I got to go. Kick the woman out. Kick the woman out. I'm telling you guys straight up. You're enjoying stay home right now. I'm telling you, it's dangerous for you. So dangerous for you right now. You don't have to go to the office. You have to take a job remotely. You can run a business. There are so many businesses that you can run online, and you can make $10,000. You don't have to leave the home. But you must be doing something. You don't just stay there and expecting the man to just give you money. You don't just stay there and just expect the man to be transferring money to you. You don't. You don't. You need to provide for yourself. You need to walk. You need to be on your feet. You need to be productive. You need to be. And that's the only way you can have a voice. That's the only way you can be respected. That's the only way you will be, you will have assurance that if anything should happen to this man, I'm not going to jump from bed to bed. Do you know a lot of women are jumping from bed to bed today? It's all because they don't have a job and they have 4 children and the husband is nowhere to be found. The husband died or probably divorce happened. Now, it's not just about death. This possibility of divorce could come into it. Possibility of death or divorce could come into it. Just like the one we're about to discuss tonight. And I don't know why you guys are so arrogant about these things and not see the light and not see the truth inside of this thing and tell yourself, oh my God, I've not been thinking about this before. I need to think about this right now. I need to think about this right now. You know what I'm saying? It's dangerous for a woman not to make money. It's dangerous for a woman to actually, depend on a man. It's very dangerous to be a trophy wife and to just be dressing up and driving all around the place. It's dangerous. That man could change tomorrow and flush you out. That man could go to work and not come back. And that man possibly of sickness and accident. Yes, sir. And at the end of it all, you're going to suffer. Do you really want to suffer? Is this what you want? Or is it the laziness that is actually making you not to want to work? So this man, after 15 years, told himself, I am not doing this anymore, called his wife and said, you know what? I am done with this relationship. What did I do? What is the problem? Why are you doing this to me? Okay, you didn't do anything. I just feel I cannot harbor a parasite anymore. I can't harbor a parasite anymore. I don't want liability for myself. You are not adding nothing. You are not adding nothing to this family. No money is coming from you. It has been me all along. So at this juncture here, I am done. The woman couldn't believe it. Because for 15 years, he was paying bills and he would give his wife money for upkeep. He would give his wife money for upkeep to make sure that she's well taken care of. All right? He will be the one to fund the house, he will be the one to pay all the bills, he'll be the one to do. He even bought his wife a car and all kinds of stuff like that. But he put the plug and he said, you know what? I'm done. Can't do this anymore. Mama Jojo, thank you very much for the super blast, $20. God bless you. I'm done. And that was a shock on the woman. And this woman tried to beg, I'm sorry, I'll be a better wife, please don't send me out. The man was like, no. I've not been able to build a house in Nigeria. I don't even have a land. I don't have nothing. All I've been doing is just servicing you, and you have refused to work. And that was how the whole marriage ended. So the man took the 2 kids, took the 2 children, and then they flushed the woman out. But don't forget one thing. If you do such in America here, the man will be forced to pay spousal support of $500 every month for 6 months, for 5 months or 6 months. Okay? To that woman, because the woman doesn't have a job. You see what I'm saying? The man didn't mind. He was like, yeah, I'll pay it for 6 months. And so, and that was what he was doing. He was paying the spousal support for 6 months. He paid it for 6 months. Within that same time, 6 months, the woman went to do CNA training. She finished CNA training, started looking for a job. I don't know why any smart woman wants to stay home. They're just lazy people. They're just very lazy people. They're very lazy. Don't mind them. So within that time, she went to do CNA. You see, sometimes you'll find out that the lazy people will now become, active by the time they have situation. It's because they have a cushion. It's because they have a man that's paying bills. That's why they are not moving finger. Once the man is no longer there, you will see the reality is going to hit, and then they start running all around to look for something to do. Now, she had to go and do CNA, and then she finished the CNA, passed the exam, and then started looking for a job. While she was using the $500 that the husband is giving to her to pay the rent for the 1-bedroom that she's living. She was living at the time. So luckily she got a job with a white family. Going over there to do CNA, she must to clean, she must cook, she must wipe the butt of the wife, of the old woman, and all kinds of stuff like that. And she was working, and she was being paid $3,500 every month. And it's a live-in position. It's a live-in position. So she will be there, wake up in the morning, she'll take a bath, she'll go in, do her regular job, clean the house, cook breakfast, wake the woman up, take her to the bathroom, do all manners of things and give her the food, take her, to the park to walk, and all kinds of stuff like that. And that was why they're paying her $3,500 for. Now she's not paying any bill. She's not paying water bill. She's not paying light bill. She's not taking transportation anywhere. She's not eating from her food. So she's just saving directly. She's saving the $3,500 every month. She's saving it. So a day came when the man realized that she got a job. The man realized she got a job. So the man invited her to come back to the house to come and see her kids. So she came with gifts. She came with gifts and stuff. And the kids were happy. The mommy came back and she came back with gifts. This time around, she used her money to buy these gifts. And then while she was coming back, she didn't get anything for the man anyway, but she came back with some food stuff too, that in case they're hungry, they could cook it. So that was the first time. So the man looked at her, and the man said, how does it work? He said, I'm working, I'm doing this. And the man looked at her, okay? The man looked at her, she was already lost a lot of weight. You know, all those Nigerian women that will be eating pounded yam in the morning, all the belly will be big like this. You know what I'm saying? Now, she lost a lot of weight. The husband has been telling her, lose weight, all this while she refused. They was like, that's the way we are. She'll be somebody dating Amala in the morning, Amala in the afternoon, pounded yam at night. You know, she's not doing anything. So she was just gaining weight. It was difficult for the man to have sex with her. The man can't be carrying weight. One leg is 50 kg, the second leg is 50 kg. There's a big belly right there that won't let the man be able to penetrate the stuff. You can't even carry her up. Okay? So lose weight, she couldn't do it. Now she has gone to work, she lost a lot of weight, the man is looking, and the man looked at her. So wow, you know, you look more beautiful now. And she said, thank you. And then she came back the second time to see the kids. And this second time she came back, the man said, can you cook for us? And then she did. And then they all sat down as a family in the living room to eat. And then she returned back to where she was working. You know? But she was working. And she was happy. The very first time in her life that she started working, she was happy that now I'm buying something with my own money, I'm bringing it home. And to the children. And she wanted to do this like almost every time. Wanted to come back to the house like almost every week. Let me come every week to check on my kids. Because the atmosphere is different. The man right now is calm. He's looking at her now that she's building a future. That she's now working and bringing money home and stuff. So one day she came to the house and the man asked her, when will you be free on a Friday that I want to take you out for dinner? I want to take you out for dinner. That was a question that was asked. She told the whole story and everything. She sent the story to me. I posted it. It's actually here on Instagram and it's here on Facebook. You guys will see it there. But I didn't put the last part of the whole story because she, we talked. And I said to that woman, I said, listen, two things here. I said, two things here. You're getting respect from your husband right now because you are making money, you're bringing the money home, you are contributing to the house. You bought food stuff the first time. You bought gift for the children the first time. It's not coming out of the pocket of that man. The man is looking at you as in like, yeah, this is actually a woman right now. This is a wife. This is a wife. And don't forget, I always say this, a man is not the breadwinner. We are both the breadwinners. We have to put the money together, put the efforts together. You don't want somebody to work and die. Men are dying. You see, so a lot of men, they're dying. They're dying prematurely because they overwork themselves. They overwork themselves. I said something this afternoon. I was like, do you know a lot of you guys, you make that mistake of buying a house the moment you get to the U.S.? Please don't buy a house. I'm begging you in the name of Jesus. Don't let anybody tell you it's an investment. Don't let anybody tell you that, oh, you are paying rent for, you are paying the mortgage for the person you are renting from. All right? Don't let them talk to you like that. Because they don't let anybody put pressure on you. Don't let them put pressure on you. I'm telling you, don't let them put pressure on you. All right? They pushed this guy, the wife pushed him already, they went to buy a house. When they bought the house, now what happened? Now the mortgage of the house is $3,700 every month. All right? And the wife said, well, we're still making enough. Can I buy a Range Rover and then you buy a Range Rover? So they did. They bought 2 Range Rovers. All right? And now, we still have a little money saved and stuff like that. Let's put our children into private schools and we pay $1,000 on each of them. And there are 3 of them. That's $3,000. All right? Now the man is not home, the woman is not home. As the man is coming from work, the wife is going. So what kind of life is that? What do you want to do? What are you trying to achieve? You want to die? Do you want to kill each other? You want to kill yourself untimely? Because see, you are not even impressing us and you are not oppressing us. You will think you are rich. I see a lot of boys in Houston here. They'll go and buy a big house. And then they'll come to my house. We go to the place. By the time we finish living in your house, another one will buy a bigger house over here sometimes. Another place that is bigger than your own. More beautiful than your own. At the end of the day, we go over there to and eat jollof rice there. We won't come to your own again. We're gone. And at the end of the day, we don't even know how you are paying the bills. Maybe you are paying it from your nosebleed. Maybe you are... we don't know. We don't even care how you pay the bills. All we know is that we will come to your house and eat jollof rice and go. And we are not coming back next week. All right? It's only you that will be there, that will be suffering whatever you suffer inside of that. So they bought 2 Range Rovers and they put their kids into private school, and at the end of the day, they are paying mortgage and stuff. So the husband is always working, the wife is always working. You want to oppress us, you are not oppressing us, we are not even oppressed. By what? By your Range Rovers. Who cares? Somebody is driving a Toyota Camry, is going to the same place you are going, you guys will get there at the same time. He doesn't have no stress on his face. The guy is sleeping. He's always sleeping, he's at home, he's banging his wife. The wife is around, they're making love. They see their children all the time. You are not seeing nobody. You're going, you put pressure on yourself. And then the problem is now, let's downsize. Nigerians cannot downsize. I will. You're going to ask me for my Range Rover. I'm going to tell you, I took it back to the dealership. And then you ask me why. I couldn't pay for it. Okay? Are you going to make fun of me? That's your own cup of tea. Oh, Dr. Shola, about your mansion. Well, I sold it. Why did you sell it? I couldn't pay for it. It was giving me pressure. My blood pressure was going up. I can't stick it. Oh my God. This. Why is your daughter going to public school? Because I can't afford the $1,000 anymore. And then he says, do you know one thing is about you, not about them? People can ask you all manners of stupid questions and stuff. You don't have to answer. That's not you. That's not them, it's you. Whatever decisions and steps you take, it's going to affect you alone, it's not going to affect them. They're not going to feel anything. You will be the one feeling it. Why do you want to oppress anybody? Why do you want to impress them? For what reason? They don't matter. You think they do? They don't. And they are smarter than you. They're smarter than you. You will never see them buy mansions. You will never see them do that. They are still renting houses in Bisonet. They're in Bisonet over there renting a house over there. That's why they're able to go to party every night. They're able to go to all these parties every night. Some of them have sold their houses. You didn't even know. They will never come and tell you because they won't even talk about it. You see, the house they bought that time, they bought the house because everybody was buying a house, so they decided to do it too. And that time, now, the house is now hot. So they have to let it go because they don't want to die. But some of you guys will just continue to pay it from your noseries and continue to keep the pressure, and you are dying gradually. And that's why marriages are going down right, left, and center, because the pressure is too much, and then the money is not enough to be able to cope with the lifestyle that we've chosen. Please don't buy a house until you are fully set. Please don't buy a Range Rover. It's basic. Brand new Range Rovers are better. If you go and buy a used Range Rover, you're going to bite your finger. All right? You don't need it. If you have enough money to do stuff, invest your money. Okay? Buy a kind of a car that you can drive that is actually good for you. Buy it. All right? But don't try to impress anybody. Don't try to live a big life and you are not a big man. You're not rich, but you're trying to oppress people to impress them to actually make a statement. For what reason? You're putting pressure on yourself. You cannot downsize when you go and make mouth. You make mouth, you are this, you are that, you are this, you are that. After making mouth, you can't downsize. And the pressure is high on you. So the issue here is that she's gaining respect. Now she's working. She's bringing money home. She's not going to spend her own money and squander her own money because of her sweat. All right, that's her sweat. She's not going to squander that money. That's her sweat. Okay? Now she will understand how money is being made. That it's not easy to make money. And you see one funny thing, that guy just empowered her. What do I say? That guy just empowered her. Because if that guy should die right now, she's a money maker already. Even though the money is not that much, but that's enough for her to live and take care of her kids anyway. Okay? If she's not going to be biting more than she could chew. How much is an apartment? If she wants to rent an apartment, she could rent an apartment for $1,200. And she'll be there with her children and start working, and then the rest of the money can be used for food and probably a little savings of clothes and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So you need to understand this fact that a man will not always be with you. It's possible for the man to divorce you or for the man to die. And you see, the man is asking him to go for dinner. That dinner is for two things, I believe. Number one is either the man is now looking for a way to put the children on her. Like, well, I've tried with the children for these years. I think you should take the kids now. Maybe that's what he wants to do. That's why he's being nice to her. Because men don't like to take kids. Maybe the man wants to return the kids back to her. Or, the second side of it, maybe that man is now convinced that, well, after the divorce, I stay single, you stay single. Now you got a job, now you feel it, now you know it. Now I think you can come back home. Now I think you can come back home. I'm not sure if it's that one. I'm not sure, maybe that one. I'm not sure. But if at the end of the day, that's actually what he wants to do, now you realize that the woman is now productive. $3,500 is actually going to be a very good contribution into the house that you put in the family account. Because I always do this. I always say this to my clients. I don't care how you feel. I don't want to know what you're thinking in your head. I can't trust you with my life and not trust you with my money. You can't trust me with your life and not trust me with your money. With me and you have sex all the time, but you close your eyes to give me your life. But now you can't trust me with your money. I always want to advocate for joint account. It's very important to have a joint account. If you are in a relationship where the two of you do understand each other, and that marriage is a purpose-driven marriage. When that marriage is a purpose-driven marriage, and you understand each other, you should trust each other with money. The two of you are supposed to run a joint account and two separate accounts. And the two separate accounts is one account for your wife, one account for the man. And a joint account where we pay the bills and everything, and then we can have history. So in case you want to borrow money or you want to buy a house, we have history. We can actually use the joint account, for us to get a loan and stuff like that. Number two, we save money together. We pay bills together. So at the end of the day, your husband will respect you because it's not just only him paying bills, we are paying bills. This is actually what we do. We pay bills together. And then inside of the private account, you can put what you need for the month. After you have paid your salary, then you can take 500 here and 500 there. That's what you need for the month to buy coffee, to buy gas, to buy chewing gum, to buy whatever. All right, so you don't need to actually come to the joint account to do anything. And who is the person that's supposed to run the joint account? Whosoever is good with money. It's not automatically the responsibility of the husband. Okay, sometimes husband may not know how to run account. Maybe the wife is the one that is good with saving money. Let the wife be the manager, but you can see it too. The two of you have the password. You can go into the account and check it, but the wife is the only one authorized to move money. And then you always sit down at the end of every month and have your financial report. And you guys will just build the computer and just open the computer and say, well, I think last month we made so thousands of dollars, and this is how much we spend, this is how much we have inside of the account. We have $20,000 inside of the college fund account. We have $20,000 in the mutual fund account. We have in the account for the business, we have $100,000 there for business. Whenever we're ready to start business, we have it. For the house mortgage, we have probably like about $60,000 saved over there. And then our savings account, we have $200,000 in our savings account. Then you just sit down there and then you guys look at the money. You're going to be happy because you have a reason to leave. There's a reason to go back to work. Your money is not disappearing. You're seeing your money, the two of you. You're seeing your money. You're proud of each other. And you celebrate. Now, no, we are making progress. So your marriage is a purpose-driven marriage. So every day you wake up, you have an assignment to carry out. Every day you wake up, there's a plan on the table that we must to do. So we're going to fight less. We talk more, we fight less. We quarrel less, we talk more, because we have goals to achieve. We have things to achieve. And it's every day go, every week go, every month go, and a yearly go, that we have everything just straightened up. And then we have a purpose. So it's a purpose-driven marriage that will actually reduce confrontations and arguments and fights and stuff like that. And you guys will enjoy your relationship. For real. I think you guys should go check it out and try it. But make sure you push your wife, invest in your wife, let your wife do something, let her be a money maker. Let your wife be a money maker. Let your wife be a money maker. Don't let your wife just sit in the house. Don't control your wife. Control is not part of marriage. That word control is not supposed to be in marriage. You don't control people. You invest in people, you love people, you push people. All right? You influence them. You care for them. That's all you do in marriage. Marriage is not about you controlling people. Set her free. Set her free. Set her free. Let her achieve. Set her free. Let her achieve great things. She's not going to achieve it for herself alone. She's achieving it for the family. Some men are not happy when their wives are making money. Please don't be like that. Be happy for her because she's making money. She's getting the goods for the family. Who cares who's making the most money in the family? Who cares? In as much that you love each other. That's the most beautiful thing in the whole world. In as much that you love each other and you respect each other, I don't see any kind of big deal out of who is making the most money. If your wife is making more money than you, doesn't mean you are not the man. If your wife is more successful than you, doesn't mean you are not the man. You are still the husband. And she will allow you to still lead. But don't forget you cannot rule. That's not your responsibility. You are not supposed to rule. You are not supposed to reign. You're supposed to lead. Because you are just a leader. You are not a king. You are not a boss. You are not the CEO. As a man, you lead your wife, lead your children, and lead yourself. Because we are a team. And as a team, everybody is equal. We only picked you as a man to be the leader. And you are the one leading, and you are the spokesman. So you still have to run things by your wife and give her respect and give her honor. Very important. Likewise, a woman should respect the husband no matter what. Even if you are actually making more money than your husband, doesn't give you the authority or the chance to actually mess with him. You cannot just talk to him anyhow. You must respect the person that we refer to as the lead. All right? You must give him respect. The way you respect your husband, that's the way everybody's going to respect him for you. Okay? So it doesn't matter how much you're making. You're still the wife. Your role is still the role of a wife. Don't let success get in your head. Don't let success change you. Don't let success make you to become arrogant. Don't let success make you to become a wicked person. Let success be success, and then you still be you. Be that humble woman. Be that woman that is very respectful. Be that woman that is considerate. Be that woman that is a team player, regardless of your success. Don't be copying American English because you are making money. If you can't speak it, don't force it. If you can speak it, that's good for you. But if you can't speak it, don't force it, because once you are forcing it, we see the fakeness in you. And we see the arrogance in you. And then we start linking it up with your success. Okay, because she's making 6-figure salary, that's why she's speaking stupid English now. That's why she's trying to now speak American English, because she's making 6-figure salary. Very proud woman. Look at her head. Now, the issue is that it will give you up. Don't force it. Speak the Nigerian English you have been speaking and still be respectful and be humble with what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? I see them a lot when they come to counseling with me. They will start speaking American accent. They will start saying British accent. I say, Madam, and later, kí ni ìyẹn rìn wọ́n ní tó fi sọ yín ló bá yá wá sọ pé ẹ jọ sá ṣé gbọ́ Yorùbá ní gbogbo ẹni ó máa sọ Yorùbá Èkìtì àti pé so Yorùbá Èkìtì ó tẹ̀ gbé Èkìtì tẹ̀tẹ̀rẹ̀ ló ń sọ àwọn ọ̀nà Ghana ó ṣe àwọn ọ̀nà Ghana ẹ̀rọ tó gbọ́ àti ó ṣe sọ Yorùbá Èkìtì fún mi kó sọ pọ́blẹ́mù ẹ fún mi You know what I'm saying? So the issue here is that marriage is beautiful, it's challenging, it's beautiful, but the two people that are in it must work on it. You have to work it. You have to work it. And today's message, because I'm going to be going now, this message is directed to the women. Please don't be a full-time housewife. I beg you. Your husband is saying be in the house, be in the house. Madam, please don't just be in the house. Make use of that opportunity when you are in the house to look for a remote job to do at home, to look for a business to start. People are starting businesses online. There's content creation. You can create content online. People are making money. They make 6,000, 7,000, 10,000. Some people make 300,000 every year. Every month, creating contents. You can do likewise. You can do the same thing. You can do the same thing. But don't just be a full-time housewife. I beg you. You see people come to America. Have you ever seen any full-time housewife in America before? There are some over here in America, but you see their husbands are actually chopping tomato outside. A man will lock you up inside just for him to chop tomato outside. Be chopping tomato everywhere he goes to because he's locking you down. And you two, you are lazy anyway. I want to take care of kids. I want to take care of kids. Which kids are you taking care of? All right? If you become a professional, you have money to actually take care of your kid by hiring a nanny when you go to work. And then you come back, you pick your baby up, and then you come back to the house. Your husband will then respect you. When you say, oh, I'm not working too, you just feel a full-time housewife because of children. Shame on you. All right, shame on you. So funny. The way we Africans think. Yeah, you can work from home. I remember there was this particular young lady just came in from Nigeria. She just came in from Nigeria, and when she came in, she at the time she didn't have a job, so she was actually doing braiding at home. She was braiding here at home, and she was making money. And she was making money braiding here at home and stuff. And this woman at the end of the day actually created the business out of just braiding. So they converted the garage of their home into a salon. And people will come over there to braid. And this woman was grossing probably like $10,000 a month. About $10,000 a month. Because she was busy all day long. Busy. People were coming with their children. Even men were coming to do braids from her and everything like that. And she put AC inside of the place and TV and everything. And that's a salon. And she's not paying extra money. Not paying extra money. The husband is so very happy. And she started helping the husband with the bills. Well, you are very lazy. Very lazy. You don't want to work. You want to be a full-time housewife. They could show you pepper. They're going to show you pepper. Nobody's going to respect you. Go and find a job and do. You can be home, you do something. You do something. People are starting cleaning business, janitorial businesses. You go and buy the equipment, you hire people to do it. Online, you get your contract, you send your people there. You don't have to go there. You send your people there to go clean. You get the money. A lot of different things people do. A lot of people are doing home health agency. You do it from your house. You are going nowhere. Home health agencies, you just register the business and then you register with all of these clinics, all of these homes and stuff. They tell you to help them to find CNAs and stuff. So you find CNAs for them, you train CNAs for them, and then you send them out on jobs. That's it. And then you make money off of them. You sit in your house. That's what you do. Don't be lazy. Don't be lazy. Don't be lazy. You know what I mean? If you want a list of all the stuff you could do as a woman who wants to stay home and you don't want to be home, you want to just be home and you want to still make money being home and still be a career woman and still be building the future and be making money, you reach out to me. I will definitely let you know different things that you could do. Well, you have to be creative. I don't want people that are just saying Jesus, Jesus. So just prayer. They're not creative people. Those ones will suffer until Jesus will come. You have to balance your brain. Your brain must be working properly. You have to be street smart. You have to be street smart for you to be able to do anything in your life. All of these let us pray is not going to help you. I'm telling you, you have to be street smart. You have to activate your brain. Your brain must be working. Must be working. I'm telling you. Brain must be working. I'll tell you women, please, you are not just a vagina. You are not vagina and breast. You are a woman, a person, you're intelligent. You are the best God created. Don't ridicule yourself to reduce yourself to breast and vagina. Then you become a sex doll and baby making machine. That's ridiculous. That's stupid lifestyle. By the time you finish taking care of your kids, you'll be 80 years old. You'll find out you have not lived your life at all. You'll find out you've just been a babysitter. You've not lived your life at all. You turn 80 before you finish taking care of kids. I'm telling you, that's a useless, wasted life. A wasted life. You need to live. You need to live. You need to live. Live. Don't be survive. Don't just survive. Don't be lazy. That man you're looking at is going to die. That man you're looking at may divorce you. So what are you going to do after that? Sit down and think about it. Don't tell me, I wasn't expecting it. I wasn't expecting. You're not expecting what? Expecting that your husband will die? He will die. He's going to die. I told my wife, I said, 2 people will go to sleep and 1 will wake up. The other one won't wake up. I said, be prepared for it. 2 people will go to sleep, 1 is not going to wake up. Only 1 will get up. So be prepared for it. What are you going to do when it happens like that? What will you do? How will you handle it? Okay? Be prepared. Be super prepared for it. If you are not prepared for it, then you will be in trouble. But once you are prepared, you're good. You know what I'm saying? So, that's it for today, guys. That's it for today. Thank you very much. And I'm just so happy I'm able to come back to Facebook. I'm happy I'm able to come back to Facebook. You know, and YouTube at the same time. I have 2 pages on Facebook right now, broadcasting on 2 pages right now. And I have one on, on YouTube. So I'm just so happy I'm able to come back. And gradually, we're going to set up the studio well. And I'll be coming here constantly now. You see me on TikTok, you see me on IG, you're going to see me here also. Just want to make sure that I build. I want to go back to how I used to be on Facebook. And I pray that the Lord will help me to be able to get back on my feet. I'm getting a little old, but the strength is still there. We'll still be able to work things out. All right, everybody, have a beautiful day. Lady Ruth, thank you very much. I really appreciate you. Diamond, thank you very much for coming. God bless everyone. Thank you, and have a beautiful day, a wonderful day. I appreciate you guys. Bye.